r/AskReddit, do you regret having kids? If so, why? I love my kids. However, now that I'm a parent, I don't feel like I'm particularly good at it. I feel like I don't prioritize them enough, or make the right parenting decisions. Add to that, I just find being a parent really hard. Not sure if that is regret, exactly, or more guilt for not being a better dad. Edit *, just wanted to thank everyone for the kind words. That was truly unexpected. I'm messing up a bit here. Parenting is important, but just remember, you are also a human being, and you're allowed some pleasure in life too. It fucking sucks balls, but I don't regret it at all. I didn't come here to read about how people love their kids, I came here to read about how much kids suck and reassure myself that I made the right decision to never have kids. The problem is you can't undo a kid. If you have it and turns are that it's not for you, that kid's being set up for a world PF trauma. My mom resents me because I don't turn out to be the mini her. I take after my shitty, absent father while my little sister takes after her. She has expressed her regrets marrying him. Whenever I makes a mistake, big or small, she almost always say that I am exactly like my father. She makes it clear that it is not a compliment. What a cunt move. No, but I do not recommend them. This is similar to regret, though there is shame and stigma that comes with saying I regret my kids. Many parents won't say it because other parents will nail them to the wall. I wish more parents were honest at the hardship and stress having kids brings. It's not all Kodak moments and it drastically changes your life. If more people were real about it, maybe less would feel pressure into having them and raising kids they don't really want. I regret dating a woman with kids and becoming an expendable stepfather. No, but I do regret having kids with the person I had them with. I'm literally experiencing this at this very moment. Spent 8 years caring for my disabled wife and her autistic son. My wife decided she wanted a divorce and I haven't seen either of them since that day. I'm wrecked about that kid. I regret my kids aren't living full lives. I regret choosing the wrong partner to have kids with. I regret having 2 kids. My wife died unexpectedly when my youngest was 9 months old, and raising 2 young kids by oneself is pretty hard while working full-time. The amount of work for 2 kids, at least for young kids, is exponentially more than 1 kid. I love my children more than anything. There are times when I wish I could get a 1-month break from them and my husband. I just want to sit in the quiet and eat and not be touched and go for runs and read books, and I'd like to come home to a clean house. It's not regret, it's exhaustion. Flip side, we couldn't have kids, spent a fortune on fertility treatments. Fast forward, we absolutely love being child-free. We have freedom and money, a good circle of friends to laugh with. What can be better? I know kids are a blessing, but the only regret now is wasting all that money on fertility treatments. I regret it, then I don't regret it, then I regret it, then I don't regret it. Life pro tip, can't regret having kids if you don't have them. ILOLD. No doubt. I have a severely mentally ill teenager, and sometimes I'm afraid for my safety. Yes, it is way more stressful than you can imagine before having kids. After having kid number 2 a couple years ago, my mental health declined to the point where I needed to be psychiatric hospitalized 4 times this past year. Our society is not set up to support parents. This really fucked it up for myself. Leo. Love the rawness on this comment. I don't regret them at all, however I am often sad about the world I brought them into, and sometimes I wonder the way things are going, if they would have been better off not being born. Before having a kid I was optimistic and driven to make a positive difference. Now, I just see the horrors of humanity they have to face. I worry for their future every single day. I regretted having a baby. But now that he's a toddler and we can talk and do stuff, it's actually fun. Babies are the worst. Kids are okay. You can love your kids, and not love parenting. I regret having children with the person I had children with. Yes, but not because I don't love my son. I love him so much. I just hate that I passed on my shitty genetics to him. I applaud all of those on here who have had the courage to be honest. My wife and I chose not to have kids and we are perfectly happy. We have more freedom, fewer financial concerns, and less stress. If you are debating having kids, I would say asking here is good. Research is good. But my biggest piece of advice is this: have children only if you want them, don't let anyone else pressure or guilt you into it. Fellow Dink here I see. What up? Ask me again when it's not early on a Saturday morning. Yes. I, 35F, dream every day about being free and being able to paint and draw all day. Right before Christmas no less. Remove. Last one implying that there are other children? And she treats them much better? What's the difference with the last child? I don't mean to pry, I'm just curious why it wouldn't be all or nothing for her. It's a horrible thing. If you don't want them, don't force yourself. Unless you live in Texas.